Okay guys, I am adding one of those little free libraries at the store. I got one of these plastic ones, so I just have to play Bob the Builder really quick. And then I have my crate of books from Goodwill and various thrift stores. You can help me stock it because we can't put all that in there to start. It's too tiny. Okay, I can't figure out how to take this thing out. And like, I don't want to break my nails. The instructions, they don't have any advice for me. It's like, I'm supposed to just know. Okay, I'm stupid. Those are not supposed to come out. Okay, that took forever, but we got it. Now it's time to pick out our book. Let's do this one. I'm gonna do both of the Hunger Games books. Clifford. Did anyone else grow up on American Girl? I didn't realize this one is in horrendous shape. I also got these from the Dollar Tree. Basic crayon, a floral coloring book, a little Snow White one. And then I thought this one was cool for like any parents. Okay, it's very, very shallow, but I feel like this is a good vibe. And then the crayon. Oh my god, I love it. Okay, I don't really know where to put it. I have this stupid parking thing, but maybe like this. Oh wait, children stay in the seating area to open it. I just handed out a small green apple shaved ice, and the customer looked at it and didn't take it. And he said, "That's too green." And I'm like, okay, are we joking here? Do I need to pretend to laugh? Is he trying to be funny? So I was like, haha, here you go. And he said, "No, that's too green." I was like, oh, okay. He said, "That looks battery powered to me." I was like, well, it is, you know, fake. It's a concentrate. He said, well, yeah, but it's supposed to be a lighter green. I was like, okay, so do you want it? Or he said, I want to taste it first. I was like, okay, here's a spoon. And I hand him the shaved ice. He takes a bite, and the whole time he's like staring, like we're making eye contact the whole time. And he's like, "That's delicious." And I was like, "So are we good?" He says, "It's still too green, but that's delicious." It is a snow day here in Texas, and by snow I mean it's very cold and there's a chance of rain. So it's gonna be very slow at the store today. I'm working alone all day because I wasn't sure if we were gonna have to close, to be honest, but it looks like we won't have to, which is great. Since I'm gonna be between these four walls till at least 10:30 p.m., I wanted to make sure I got my steps in. I'm trying to hit my 10K every day. So voila, here's my solution. Okay guys, come with me on a fun little adventure. I'm going to do a little Valentine's Day shoot with this amazing photographer. Her name is Corbin, and we're not going to show up empty-handed. We just launched this new item. Y'all are getting like a mega sneak peek. You get a bouquet, and this is hardly a little bouquet. This is a good size. But one side of your carrier, you get your bouquet. Then on the other side, you get an FF treat. We'll have a whole little menu for you guys, don't worry. For Corbin, I'm doing a pint of our chocolate dip strawberry. Delicious. I'm protecting the spoon. And like, just look how cute that is. Oh my gosh. So let's go do this photo shoot and surprise her with a treat. Okay guys, it's time to address it. The thing that people comment the most, email me the most about, the question flooding every inbox that I have is what is up with the baby hippo, aka Mudang. Let's put respect on her. And why is she at the end of some of your videos, not all of them, why is she there at all? She is monetization Mudang, and she is there for my videos that are not at least a minute. TikTok is where I film all of my content. You may see it on other platforms, but 99% of the time it was originally filmed, edited, and posted in TikTok first. And TikTok will only pay you as a creator for your content if it is at least a minute and 1 second, I think. And some of my order videos just like, they're done in 37 seconds or whatever. So I started adding Mudang at the end to make it a minute. And that being said, I try to do like funny Mudang pictures. I'm kind of running out. So if you like find any on Reddit or Twitter or X or whatever, then please send them to me, preferably on my Instagram. Years ago, I had a customer who came to the window and she was carrying her completely melted banana split. And I recognized her. I knew she had been here like about an hour ago. And she came to the window all mad and she was like, this banana split melted. And some context is that it was pretty cold outside, but it was in the 40s. For Texas, yes, that's very chilly. But those of us who paid attention in school, things don't freeze or stay freezing unless it's 32 or lower. So I asked this woman, like, what happened? You were here over an hour ago. Like, why didn't you eat it? And she said, oh, I went to Walmart and I left it in the car and it's cold outside, so it shouldn't have melted. Why did it melt? I did try to explain to her, like, hey, it's only like 47 outside. Of course it's gonna melt. But she was really livid and demanded that we remake it for her. And I did. But I'm curious. Was that the right call? Should I have remade it and made her happy? Which, it was a large banana split. It was pretty expensive. That's like $9 worth of product. Or should I have said, sorry that you're stupid. You can drink your banana split now. Fall of 2021, brother called me and said, hey, there's this new app that just launched in Austin. I think it would be great for your business. Specialize in reducing food waste, blah, blah, blah. He gave me the whole pitch as just a consumer who liked the app. I texted him a few days later and said, hey, what was it called? They weren't in Georgetown yet, but they were a few months later, and I signed up immediately. I've made several Too Good To Go bag videos over the years. They've always done pretty well. Y'all have liked them. And I always thought one day it'd be so fun to work with them on the content level. A few weeks ago, I got that email. I just wanted y'all to know that even if you start seeing some paid partnership labels with Too Good To Go bag videos, I have been a fan of them for years. So excited to work with them. Since we're here, let's go ahead and make a Too Good To Go bag. Might be the last one of 2024 because tomorrow is New Year's Eve. So this is what we're working with. This is obviously an alcoholic drink, so it's gonna be a boozy bag. Let's clean it up really quick. I'm thinking let's pair that and these together. This one is going to be labeled as boozy. Let me go to our store iPad. We have one surprise bag and one boozy bag. Oh, no. And voila. I was having a lovely evening when my phone goes ding and I get an email and it says, hey, do you want to fight this chargeback? And a chargeback is when a customer fights me for their money. There's typically two reasons. Either one, they say their credit card was stolen and it wasn't them spending the money, or two, they just want their money back. So they go to the bank and they're like, hey, let's fight Frozen Flamingo. I want my money. And the bank is like, yeah, bet, let's fight them. So then I get this email and Toast is like, hey, do you want to fight them back? So I pull up the ticket and it is such a unique order. So unique, in fact, that this specific item with these specific modifications, there's only one person who orders this. The chargeback is for a transaction on December 11th and it is currently December 29th. I'm like, this is curious because I know for a fact I've made this order since December 11th multiple times. So I run the credit card that is fighting me and I find all the checks associated, and sure enough, yes, this customer has been here multiple times since December 11th. But then in the group chat, Bugatti says, hey, actually, we made that order 2 days ago. I find the ticket, the same exact very specific item is on there, but it's a different credit card. So then I run that credit card and find all the checks associated. So obviously I fought the chargeback and Toast thinks there's a medium chance I will win. And my biggest fear is that if they win one, I'm going to be faced with an onslaught of chargebacks that I don't know if I can win. So the next time I'm working and I hear over the speaker, hey, can I get this specific item with these specific modifications? I think we only take cash. Listen and we don't judge. It's just you and me right now. Every year, Georgetown does a Best of Georgetown voting situation where you nominate businesses and then you vote on them. And I simply don't care. I also really don't love it because I am like getting flooded with text messages, Instagram DMs, and email of local businesses and business owners being like, please vote for me, please vote for me. And listen, I am like here for you. I want to support you. I want to be your biggest cheerleader. But this is such a numbers game because you have to vote every day for like 30 days. It's not like everyone votes one time and then they tally it. It's like, if you want to win, you need to be bombarding people. I don't like to be bombarded and I'm not going to bombard. So I don't even know if I got nominated this year, and if I wasn't, I just don't care. Okay, you guys, I'm working a solo shift open to close today, and it's a Monday and it's not great weather, so it's gonna be pretty slow. I am planning to watch as many Christmas movies as possible. I'm thinking I'll stick to Netflix only, and then I'll rate them after I finish them. How many can I get through? Okay, this is the first one that I watched. I'm gonna say like 7 out of 10. It was cute, but it wasn't like cozy. I liked how it ended, but during the middle of it, I was just kind of like stressed. Just finished this one. Cutesy, cozy. I give this like an 8.5. Take a shot every time they say the word pentatonics. You will black out. Okay, it's 5 o'clock. I DNF'd this. I made it like, I don't know, maybe half an hour. Who greenlit this? Maybe I'll fast forward to the end to see what happens. I guess I'm curious, like, does he melt or does he stay a human? Anyway, I don't know if I care enough. I think I'm burned out of Christmas movies at this point. I simply don't want to start another one. But fear not, because I'm working again tomorrow. And we're gonna move on. I think I'll start with this one. Haul out the holly. What a name. Let's talk about hours. I own a small dessert business, specifically cold things. So we have frozen custard, frozen cocktail, and shaved ice. It is currently winter. And yes, we are in Texas. So for example, today in December, it's gonna hit 60. But it is still very much a slow season for me. I do not change my hours from summer to winter. I'm finishing out my 6th year in business, so I'm about to start year 7. And I have tried it. In the past, I have tried reducing hours in the winter, expanding them in the summer. At the end of the day, I think there is more value in consistency. And I would have people in the summer be like, oh, I didn't think you opened till 12 or 1 when we'd been open since 11. And I get it. Like, they maybe tried to come here in December at 11 and we were closed and it just stuck in their head. So for that reason, I think it's more valuable for me in my business to just be consistent with my hours. We always open at 11. We always close at 10 on weekdays and 11 on weekends. And sometimes we are staring at the wall in December, January, but in July, we're not. So for me, balance. You guys, I need your help. As always, we have our December drink. And yes, I'm behind. I know it's December 5th. We have our December specialty drink. And it is this. It is green, red, and white. My lips are so chapped. Okay, anyway, so green, red, and white. One more look. The flavors are frozen mistletoe, which is like honeydew, strawberry, pina colada. So it's sweet, fruity, so scrumptious. What do I call this? For some reason, the first thing in my head is a Santa Swizzle. I asked ChatGPT, it gave me some options. Santa Swizzle was actually on there. And I just keep thinking, in my head, I'm calling it a Santa Swizzle, but it's not popular amongst the other people who work here. I want this to be creative. So Elf Elixir, Jingle Juice, but it's frozen, so meh. I love alliteration. Points if we can make it alliteration, but SOS, I need to make a graphic for this like today. Okay, valid question. I will show you. This is the final graphic. Shout out to whoever gave me this idea. I'm gonna go find their comment and DM them and offer to send them something. Santa on the beach. Tropical, delicious. Kind of a lot going on. I finished this like literally a couple hours ago and sent it immediately to get printed because I'm so behind. But maybe we'll rework it next year. I'm open to feedback. I also fear that people aren't gonna know what a Miami Vice is, but we can just tell them. I think that's a hurdle we can jump. Here's a branding mistake that I made with my small business. 3.5 years ago, I rebranded, got out of a franchise, created my own concept. I called it Frozen Flamingo Cold Treats because we sell frozen custard, shaved ice, frozen cocktails, everything cold. But I do ultimately think that that might have been a mistake because I get countless people who tell me that they didn't know what I sold. This doesn't tell you what I sell. It does have a marquee, as you can see here in this picture. So I do put different items on there. Currently, it says Christmas cookie concrete. This picture was from April. Anyway, at this point, I don't know what I would have done different. Maybe at the bottom, instead of cold treat, put frozen custard, shaved ice, frozen cocktails. But anyway, I feel like that was a mistake. And if I could go back in time, I would reevaluate. Hey guys, let's do a quick Christmas decoration tour. I didn't do a ton this year, so don't judge me. I kept it simple and classy. Okay, so entering the seating area, I did some snowflakes hanging and then some garlands with some pink bows. Also the tree, which if you saw the other video, you've seen her. She lives there. And then over here, this is kind of messed up, but I did little pink snowflakes, garland, some pink touches. Then we have a garland here. And this is my favorite part. I think this area is so pretty. The pink snowflakes. Anything more, and honestly, either the storms, the wind will destroy it, or people, children destroy it. I also did professional building lights this year, and they were so worth it. They look so pretty. I'm gonna insert some shots of it at night. That is Christmas at Frozen Flamingo. Let me know what you think. I just had this customer who asked if we sell Oreo ice cream cakes. And I said, no, we don't. Unfortunately, we did like 5 years ago. Maybe that's what you're thinking of. They were so mad at me that I don't sell Oreo ice cream cake. Well, oh my gosh, how are we supposed to know you didn't sell Oreo ice cream cakes? We got one from you years ago and we just assumed you still had them. Where are we supposed to get an Oreo ice cream cake? And I was like, you know, Dairy Queen has great cakes. HEB has really great frozen ice cream cakes. Like, I was trying to help them, give them options. Well, we are clearly gonna take our business elsewhere. Yes, you have to, because I don't have business to give you. I'm trying to help you find a place to take your business, and now you're like threatening me. It was the classic customer, like, well, we're taking our business elsewhere. Okay, I know, I'm aware. The hostility, it's too early for this. It's too early. Okay, you guys, I'm going to a gala soon, the Chamber of Commerce gala, and I'm actually treating it like this is the Met. I'm going all the way out. Anyway, I have this beautiful strapless pink and black dress with a big bow in the back, and I've been trying to find a big flamingo pendant necklace because that's gonna be my only jewelry, like some little studs, but then just like bam, flamingo, because that's my business, that's who I am. I couldn't find what I was looking for, so I got this pin off of Amazon. I'm trying to deconstruct it right now, and I'm just gonna loop a gold chain through like these little holes. That's why I chose this, and then boom. I feel like it's a good size. Like I would go bigger if I could find something bigger. But yeah, what do you think?